This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Bucky Irving now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's got to gain a 6 there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Good.
Baker now off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Good. What's up?
Irving on the inside give. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
What's up?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got Godwin working that sideline. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Good stick.
They've got a man in motion.
Done.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. D. Eskridge to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
44.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, here's Tua. Able to find Achane. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has a man. It's Achane. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out 2.
Here's Achane running right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Second down carry for Achane. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Dolphins looking at 4th and 9. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
Here's the give to Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Once again, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Let's go.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
All right. Step. Ready.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Solo left Zion.
2nd and 10 now. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, 21 10.
Here's Tua again. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown.